Wonderful.
I was the one that had the comment about the ecosystem, and what I meant to clarify about that was if we were to stop using animals as meat source, that wouldn't that be concerning with the ecosystem due to like overpopulation, due to the species trying to survive and compete with each other?
Well, there would be no overpopulation if we stopped eating meat because the animals would eventually die out and we're not continuing the cycle. It's a revolving door.
So the animals that are already there, you would just let them die out, even though they would still continue to procreate
Well, you would stop
naturally.
breeding. You would stop breeding them.
Stop breeding
and
them, yeah.
Then, yeah.
And they can be fixed just like a dog or a cat. And they can go to sanctuaries.
So you would have to
Yeah.
still technically control the population that way, right? This is just honest questions.
So
I mean,
so oh, go ahead. I'm gonna mute myself.
No, go ahead.
I mean, I guess the thing is, Brent, is it's not like, okay, tomorrow we wake up, everyone's vegan. It's a gradual process that is happening over time. And so we're just breeding, we're keeping up with demand for meat. So if there was less demand, you would just breed them less and less. And then, yeah, eventually we wouldn't need to breed them at all. So it's not like we're just opening the gates and being like, okay, everyone run free and ruin all the ecosystems. Like, is that kind of what you meant?
Yeah, I was just kind of trying to get an understanding like where y'all's mindset was at.
Yeah. No, I guess if it is a gradual thing, which it has to be, it's not like, yeah, we're gonna wake up tomorrow and everyone's vegan. But yeah, the
And I think
demand
that's
slowly drops down and yeah,
sorry.
sorry. Go on. No, you go.
But
Oh, I was thinking. I think that's what most people usually think. They could take it to the far extreme, I guess.
do you mean like the far extreme of the world going vegan overnight?
Yeah, on both sides. Like it, I think it plays on fears of people.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, if the world went vegan, that would mean their mindset is different because that's what vegan means is that you don't want to exploit animals. But if you mean like the world going plant-based overnight, that could potentially happen. It won't because we don't have those sorts of people in power. But if it did, what we would do if we did have the mindset as vegans would be to find places for the animals, right? We would not want to cause them unnecessary harm if the world went vegan. If we're all plant-based, we could figure out still something like my idea is that we would take subsidies from that we use right now to fatten them and we could put them on sanctuaries. Now, granted, that's still not enough money. It's a lot of money, but it's not enough money to cover all those animals. And like Realness said, it just wouldn't happen overnight, but I just wanted to put that out there that if the world went vegan overnight, it would mean their mindset has changed already. You know, that means they want to help the animals. So we would figure something out. But like Realness said, it's going to be the fastest way we can do it though is people going vegan. So it'll still be a delay, but dropping that demand drastically like that, they won't breed more animals into existence. Which I think Realness already said, and I'm just repeating now.
Right.
Appreciate it. That's just questions on my
Well,
mind listening.
so like what's stopping you from being vegan?
I eat both, honestly. I get both nutrients from vegetables and meat. That's how I've always
Okay,
grown
but
up.
what's stopping you from not using animals at all?
To be honest, I just like the taste of, fried chicken, hamburgers, stuff like that.
I can understand that. But there's a lot of tasty vegan foods out there.
Yeah, that are just like that.
I have tried like the Impossible burgers or whatever, and
Okay,
it
but
just
taste pleasure
didn't.
doesn't morally justify crossing someone's bodily autonomy, right? Like if I thought that you taste good, that wouldn't justify me violating your autonomy, right?
Yeah, I can understand your point of view on that.
Okay. Well, the animals are the same. They want to live. They don't want to feel pain. They don't want to be unalived. They want to keep living. And you can eat other things. We have all the alternatives you could ask for.
That was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, and just remember, we've got every herb and spice available on the planet, so you could really create any flavors with those.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Appreciate the thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just consider that when you use animals, you're forcing someone to be exploited and oppressed for your taste pleasure, for your tongue entertainment, and that you wouldn't justify or you wouldn't tolerate that treatment to yourself. If someone bigger and stronger than you decided they want to turn you into a sandwich, although maybe you can't do anything about it, you still wouldn't want it to happen and find it wrong.
But you know what, Brent?
True. But I also
Brent,
think too it dates back. I think that type of mindset dates back to survival of the fittest.
So you think it's moral for someone bigger and stronger to do whatever they want to you?
In this day and age, people are going to fight back either way. The animals will
I'm
fight
asking
back
you,
as well.
that's not what I asked. I asked you, do you think it's moral? Do you think it's
Okay.
right?
So are we bringing religion on because we're talking about morality, or we're not talking about ethics?
You don't need religion to know what's right and wrong. You don't need religion to have morality. You can decide what's right and wrong. You can go, hey, this is causing suffering and harm, and this is not. I don't need to cause suffering and harm. I'm going to do the other thing.
you know what, Brent? I can appreciate that you're sort of already halfway there, because you said, I eat meat for pleasure, and a lot of people do, and I think it's okay to understand that, okay, yes, I'm eating meat for pleasure, but it's not morally right. You know, you're indulging in something that you know is not morally right. And yeah, it's totally up to you whether you choose to do or not do that. But I think I don't think you're trying to argue that it's right to use and, eat animals, but you're choosing to do it. And so you're sort of halfway there. Now you just need to make the choice based on your morals to, not do it anymore.
Okay,
Does
I
that make sense?
understand. I'm trying to come at this like neutral, just like
Yeah.
open mind.
Yeah, I feel that.
All right. Well, I'll drop down and let someone else take the spot.
All right. Well, Brent, if I could throw just one last thing at you, go watch Dominion on YouTube. This just shows you standard practices like the free range, grass fed, organic, local, all small farm. It goes over all of it. And then, if you're going to continue to demand it, you should know what you're demanding.
Yeah, I'll
It's
take
Exactly.
the
free
word.
on it's a free movie on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And I'd love to talk to you after you watch it. So either private message or if you see me on a live.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll just, do more research.
Yeah. Oh yeah, please do. I would love to, do more research and come back to me. I would love that.
Okay, how do I drop down? Or y'all can
Oh,
just
I'll
keep it, I
get you.
guess.
I'm sorry. No, I'll get you. I'll get you. Well, I appreciate you coming up though. Thank you.
Thank you, Brent.